To my channel, it's your girl Meek the Don, aka Gorgeous. So we're just gonna talk about, as you saw by the title of this video, we're gonna talk about Second Life. We're gonna talk about, the dislikes, the pros and cons. We're gonna talk about, VU a little bit. I'm gonna be comparing it to VU. So for those of you who are interested in playing Second Life, want to know what's the real deal, then hey, keep on watching. And if you are familiar with VU and you're wondering like what's the big difference between them, then this video is definitely for you. Alright, so I wrote like a little list of my likes and dislikes. We're gonna start with the dislike first because there's not that many dislikes. So yeah, first thing first, the expense. This game is a little bit more expensive than VU. For instance, like the lendings on here, I wanna say like to get like, let me look it up real quick. So you see on my screen how I got like, so 2,000 lendings is 900. Well, I'm tripping, y'all. So for 2,000 lendings is 900.
Seriously, what the fuck are you doing?
Cut. For some lendings, if you want to buy 2,000 lendings, is $9.79. Now, versus on VU, where it's you can get a lot more credits for that price. So you can get a lot more credits for that price. So I'm just gonna put that out there or whatever. So yeah, it's a little bit more expensive. Look, just with a lot of things. For instance, another what you have to buy your own land. Okay, so let's just get into it. So another thing that this is just all the things that go into expense. So I was talking about expense on here. It's more expensive. So for instance, on here for Second Life, if you want your own house, apartment, or whatever, skybox, you're gonna have to either rent land or buy land. If you rent land, you will be paying weekly for it. I can't really say what price because every seller, who you're going to rent from, is going to be different. Everybody charges different prices. Everybody charges different prices. So you may rent a property for maybe I'm just gonna give an estimate. You may rent a property for maybe like 800 lenders a week, not 8,000, 800. You know what I'm saying? And you may rent a property for you may pay over 1,000 lenders a week. So which is saying it just varies. Saying so you basically might pay like $5 to maybe $15, $23 a week for a property if you're renting. You can buy land on here. Another thing that goes into consideration when you're renting and when you're buying is your prims. Prims is very, very important. I'm going to do as I get more into Second Life, I would do more videos just like to talk about getting properties and all that good stuff on here. So that's one thing. That's definitely one. It's different because if you're on VU, you see a place or house, apartment, whatever you like, you purchase it, and you decorate how you want to, and you don't have to worry about land. You just go to that room and you don't worry about land. Versus on here, you have to have land or rent land. You can also get land and rent land. And on that land is already a house or apartment on there. Or like I said, like me right now, I am in my skybox. I purchased this land. No, I did purchase this land. And like I said, of course, but it's my own land. Of course, I purchased my skybox. So yeah, so my skybox really wasn't expensive. My land wasn't really that expensive. I can't remember how much I paid. But yeah, like I said, I have to do a whole nother video for land and all that. Another thing is that it's a little difficult for me, my experience, to get to know people. It's not like on VU. I feel like on VU it's a little bit more easier to make friends versus here. But I will say if you're new, you don't get trolled. Like if you're a noob on VU, you get trolled. On here, no, it's not like that. People are not gonna troll you because you're new. So that's one thing. That's one thing that you don't have to worry about on Second Life. You're not going to get trolled because you're new. So but yeah, so finding places, it's you know what I'm saying, it's a little easier to find places. Like you can, you know, if you're on VU, you can type in twerk, and you know, some, you know, lit clubs are just gonna pop up, you know what I'm saying. But on here, it's like I said, it's a little bit different, you know what I'm saying. You're not just gonna find, you know, well, like I said, from my experience, I haven't just found any rooms that just like really just lit, and I haven't met any friends on here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't have any friends on here. I'm a lame on here as right now. I would like to get to know people on here, have friends. If you want to be friends with me, at, you know, my inward name is Meet the Done. Add me, we can hang out. I'm down to do lit fun stuff. But yeah, so that's that. Another thing I dislike is, you know, when you are starting off Second Life, a lot of people have trouble creating an avatar. So when you first start, it sucks. It does, because you don't know what the heck to do. But I do eventually want to make a video on that too, on getting started, like creating your avatar. But you have to get a head, a mesh head. You have to get a mesh body, and you gotta get skin. You gotta purchase skin for your head and your body separately. So that's already 4 things. You gotta get the head, the body, you gotta get the skin for the head and the body. So that's already, like, once again, that goes to expense. Like, you know what I'm saying, on Second Life, on VU, it doesn't take all that to do that. Another thing is the lagging. I hate the lagging on here. It also depends, like, you know, I want to say it goes with like your internet speed, and you know, just what kind of PC you have. I don't feel like you necessarily have to have a gaming PC, because there is something that you can download. I can't think of the name. Mila Vanderbilt has a lot of videos talking about Second Life, and she actually, one of her videos, she's actually like, can't remember which one it is, but she actually has a video talking about like this software you can download that can help turn your laptop into a gaming PC. But shoot, even her, like, she has a gaming PC, she lags. There's a lot of people that I'm not gonna say a lot of people, it's a few people I see that lags. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're gonna take a minute to res, all that good stuff. So yeah, so that's another thing about Second Life that I hate. Renting places, the lagging, certain places make me lag. It depends on, like, you know, like how many people is in the room. It just kind of just goes a little hand in hand. Let's go. And certain things you can go to, like Marketplace, and you know, just shop for stuff. Some stores have, you know, their items on Marketplace, and some stores don't, where you actually have no choice but to go to InWorld and shop around. And sometimes, once again, if you lag really bad, and you know what I'm saying, that's gonna suck when it comes down to shopping. So that's another thing that I hate, is versus VU, where you can just type in something that you're looking for, or if it's a creator that, you know, you really like their stuff, you know, you can just go to them and you don't have to worry about, because like shopping, let me show you what it's like shopping. I mean, I'm not gonna show y'all exactly what it's like shopping, but I'm gonna show y'all, you know, somewhat. All right, so let me just show y'all real quick. So say for instance, if we was in a store right now, okay, let's just pretend we was in a store. You know, you make your avatar walk, right? You're gonna make your avatar walk, and you know, say for instance, if there was something, you know, over here in this area that you wanted, you know, you would, you know, make your avatar go to it, and why am I lagging? Anyways, you would make your avatar go to it, what you wanted, and you would click on it. I'm lagging in my own house, y'all. So, say for instance, if there was something, you know, right here, where I'm standing in front of me, you know, I would right click on it, and you know, I would purchase it. So, like I said, it's a little different, you know, here, because you know, when you shopping on Second Life, you know, you can walk around the store, the creator store. I mean, it's a pro and a con. I mean, in a way, it's kind of a good thing to meet people. You actually feel like, you know, you're actually in, you know, a real world shopping. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do everywhere you shop. You know, you can shop online, but I don't know. But it has its pros and cons, because like certain stores I lag bad, and because I lag bad, lag really bad in certain stores. It sucks for me because when I want to get something, I'm like, dang, like I don't even want to, I'm not in the mood to be lagging, but hey, I guess, I gotta do what I gotta do. So that's one of the things. So let's just get into like the likes. All right, like I said, if I have any more dislikes along the way, I'll mention them. Let's get into it. So customization, I love the customization that you can do to your body, you can do to your head. There's so many different skins, but also there's a lot of skins that are by different sellers or creators, but similar. But one thing I love that you don't really see people look the same. Like I hate that on VU. I hate that. On VU, you see so many females that look the same. It's like one female, creates her little avatar, and it's like everybody wants to look like this chick, and you see like 500 girls look like this same chick. Where on Second Life, it's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna really see females that really look the same. Everybody has their own like little thing. You know what I'm saying? I love that about Second Life. Like I said, so many customizations that you can do. You can easily, just right click on your body. Okay, you want to echo. Okay. But you can easily, click on your body and just change things. You can, make appearance to your body. You can change. Also, there's like, shapes and stuff that you can get for like your face to help, customize your face and stuff. But I love that. You don't really run into many girls that look the same. So I also love that. Another thing I love is the more creativity. Like, say for instance, you just be more creative. I love how you're walking in your hair. The flexi hair. You walk, your hair flows with you. I love that. That's one of my favorite features on here. It's just so many things. Like it's so much things that you can do that you can create on here. Of course, there's furniture, which is there's a lot of similar things when it comes to creating, but it's more creative things. Like people can create hair on Second Life, but it's not gonna be flexy. It's not gonna move with your body. You can have a mesh head on Second Life, but it's not gonna be as cute as it would with Second Life because Second Life is mesh. You have a mesh head, you have a mesh body. It's just so many creative things. Like they have it's just so many different things. Like I can't even explain. Like it's the creativity is so realistic. Like I just love. Like you can drive a car on here. Love that. You can you really basically this game really feels like it's your Second Life. Even though I don't have any friends on here, like the things that I do by myself, you know what I'm saying, and just things that I see other people do, it's just the creativity just feel like it's your Second Life. So I get why they call it Second Life. This avatar babies, let's get into that. I love the avatar baby. You can have like Zuby baby, and it's another baby on here. I can't think of the name, like the creator right now. But when it comes on to Second Life, how if you role playing, if you're into role playing, I love role playing. But if you're into role playing, you know how I'm gonna compare, for my VU people, I'm gonna compare VU real quick. So if you're on VU, you have a baby, you have that little ugly, well they're like, you have them little ugly little mesh looking, well I ain't gonna say mesh, but them ugly little babies. Or whatever that you can hold and they don't do anything. It's different on Second Life. Like Second Life, you can create, I think you have to create another account, I believe, but you can create, you can have a little baby, and the little baby, you can have it in the house. You can have it where your baby has a nanny, and you can TP your child and the nanny to follow you around wherever you go. So if say for you went to a grocery store or just just anywhere, you can TP your child to come to you, and the nanny will push your child around and follow you. I love that. You don't have that on VU. I love that on Second Life. I love how, like, even if you say for instance, if I had a kid right now, I could have my kid on the floor, and my kid will just be playing on the floor, making babies. So I have to do customization where it's doing baby talk, just crawling on the floor, and it's like I'm really feeling like I'm a parent. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to, I can, and it could be like a toddler, and it just be chilling on the floor. I love that about Second Life. Like I said, versus when you first come, do role playing as a kid. You had like those little babies. You can only hold them in your chest, or you hold, basically you holding the baby, and that's it. And after that, you have to get somebody else to play as your kid. it's totally different on on here. You actually, while we're talking about kids, you actually have like hoods and stuff that you can get, you know, to calculate your pregnancy, versus, you know, on VU where you just get like a little, you know, add belly. We're on you know, we're on Second Life, you know, so you can get like the belly, but you can actually get like little huts and stuff where you actually have a baby inside of your avatar. You carry the baby and it'll tell you like when you're hungry. You know what I'm saying, you know, you actually have, you really experience like being a mother, like being pregnant on here. And when you have when your water actually breaks, and you know the baby actually comes out your JJ, it's just way more realistic. And once again, that goes into creativity. Like, I just love that. So yeah, the decoration is so much easier. I'm gonna talk about decoration. You know, you can easily just res an item, and you easily right click on it and press add, and you can move it easily. It's just arrows, you move it around, and it's a whole lot easier versus VU. So much easier. Like, you can really like decorate a whole house maybe an hour and a half, depending on what are you getting. It's so much easier to load and move stuff around on here, and the stuff on here, so they have a lot of more modern stuff on here. I just love it. Another thing too, you know, like say for instance, like on VU, if you have a purse, you know, certain purses, you know, that you carry on your shoulders, it glitches into your body. Well, you know, you still can possibly have that problem on Second Life, but not necessarily, because you can easily add and move the purse around. You can add certain things. I can add the, you know, if I feel like maybe like this, you know, my shoes aren't fitting right, I can add and try to move them. You can add stuff like clothes and stuff on your body and try to make it fit your avatar body. Like, if you feel like it's not really, you know, fit right, you can move it or whatever on your body. And it's just a lot. Your eyeballs, your clothes, your any accessory, just anything. Like, it's just very, very creative. That's definitely a plus. Like I said earlier, you can drive a car on here. The activities, like I didn't record, but I did experience, me and my sister, we did go to a haunted house on here. The experience felt more realistic versus what, of course, on VU, because like I said, you make your avatar walk, you make your avatar jump, you make it fly, you make it dance, it's just a whole lot more, like I said, it's more realistic. And so with that being said, you know, you have stuff pop up, and it just felt more realistic. I really do love the activities on here. You can paintball, you can do so many different things on here. Also, you can make real life money. Like, you can turn your lindens into real life money. You can do it OnlyFans, and I know that may sound weird, but I actually know someone who actually makes money off of their avatar doing freaky stuff. I'm not gonna get to details, and they make money. Not just OnlyFans. You can be a creator, of course. You can rent, you can, you know, set up a Sims and, you know, have a community, and of course you can rent out places to people. You can be a realtor, same thing pretty much. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different things that you can do and turn your lenders into real money. I definitely would like to be a creator on here eventually, and definitely create things. I definitely like to maybe do hair, but I definitely want to do clothes and shoes eventually on here. Of course, if I do that, I would definitely, you know, do like, you know, a video on that, you know, talking about, you know, me releasing and showing my products. But that's definitely something that you definitely want to do. Another thing, they have a lot of role play communities. I'm definitely looking into getting into one. I did hear that is a good way to meet people. I definitely would like to eventually get into one, so that I can meet people, because I do want to meet people. I want to have lit friends. I want to do litty things on here. So yeah, I definitely want to do that. Where's my girl's breathing? Like, smoke is coming out her mouth. Anyway, some of y'all. But yeah, so those are just some of the things. Like I said, I pretty much love Second Life. I feel like it's really fun. I like how, like I said, it's just, You can drive a car. You can, the dance animation is more realistic. You can have physics on here where, you know what I'm saying, when you walk and your booty's jiggling, your tits are, you know, jiggling, you know, when you walk, when you stop walking, you know, your boobs, you know, move, your butt will move, it, like, you know what I'm saying. It's just so many different things that you can do on here, and like I said, things are more realistic. You could be a script, you could be an escort on here to make money. You can be let's get a creator. It's just this, to me, I feel like Second Life is better, way more better than Second Life. I mean, way more better than VU, because it's just better in so many ways. Like, you know what I'm saying, who doesn't want to turn, you know, money that you make off of a game into real life money? Who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to, you know, have a game where, you know, you role play and you actually can have a baby? You know what I'm saying? Of course, eventually, you know, depending on how far you want your kid to age up, you eventually will have to find somebody to play as your kid. But this game has so many pros and cons. Like I said, once you first start off, you will be confused. You will be like, you get first grade, you like, F this game. But once you get the hang of it, it's a piece of cake, I promise. I remember, you know, when I first started off on this game, I was lost as hell, y'all. Excuse my language, but I was lost as hell. I was so freaking upset because I couldn't figure shit out. But it just takes that one person to help you out. I will say people on here can be helpful. For instance, this body that I just got, I'm in a group and people are, I'm gonna do a review on this body, but people you know, are very helpful, you know, with, you know, trying to help you with things, getting things done on here. Some people aren't that helpful. Another thing I do want to put out too is the lindens on here. I did talk about how expensive it is to get lindens, or to, you know, to put lindens on here. It's expensive to get it, to buy the lindens. But I will say a lot of stuff, like a lot of excuse me, a lot of creators sell stuff for the low. Like, for instance, you would spend like these pants, for instance, or my top, they could be like 60 lindens. That's a whole lot cheaper than you would get from VU. So yeah, and a lot of creators get together and have like these little events where they sell stuff cheap. Like Cake Day, they have sales. I think Cake Day is, I want to say, every 13th of every month. They have Gotta Get You Gotcha, I think I said that right. They have like monthly sales where you can get furniture, you can get clothes, you can just get food, you can get so many different things. They also have sororities on here. I thought about doing a sorority, but I'm not really sure if I want to do that. I just want to, like, cause I just want to meet cool people. I just want to meet people that's gonna make Second Life fun. You can actually go on vacation on here. Just your experience is more realistic. You know, if you know, or just anything, whether it's vacation, just everything. It's just so much more realistic. And I really love that. So yeah, so this is pretty much all. I know I talked a lot. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. I'm more than willing to help. So yeah, just comment below, tell me, you know, anything that you may have questions about. Actually, I wanted to do like gameplay videos. You know, so next time, you know, I do something on here, like go to Hunt House. Well, October has ended, but I do know Christmas is coming around. I've seen some videos of people do stuff on here for Christmas, the ice skating or something. I don't know. So excuse me, I don't know. But I definitely want to bring y'all some videos soon, and yeah, so be looking out for those. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe button, and yeah, we gonna be out. I'm gonna be out, and I'm definitely gonna bring y'all another video. Hopefully soon I'll finish decorating my apartment so I can show y'all a finished apartment / skybox apartment. And if you guys are watching this video and you are very, you know, you're familiar with Second Life, you know any good roleplay communities I can rent in, let me know. But anyway, guys, bye.